What in the holy hell is it about miniatures? Some guy tells me there's a dog behind the door, and I'm thinking, cool, dog, seen those, I like other things too. Then he opens the door and shows me a canine that fits in my palm, and goddamn, am I gonna be about that shit. Same thing with cars. Maybe it's the Q factor or just the arcade style of it all, but I'm more about Mario Kart than Gran Turismo. And now those are bouncy balls, which is just a perfect microcosm of human interest. I mean, what are the rules of ball anyway? Move it, it moves, then it stops, so you move it again, and dudes are spending the next millennia preoccupied with games that kick the round thing. That's it. That's Rocket League. A game which has Mario Kart date a soccer match, find out they like all the same shit, then vigorously commingle. Toy cars chasing a massive bouncy ball into a goal. I mean, if a Bond villain broke good, this is the type of shit that mad genius would come up with. Just beautiful. So the game's basic concept taps into this primal simplicity which makes the game mechanics the X factor. Simpler games like this gotta have rock solid controlled responses and physics because the joy is all in executing a skill, a move, a goal, whatever. Point is you did it, not some avatar with pretty scripted moves. This is some virtually real man shit right here. Even in the basic section of the tutorial, it's clear that the game just felt right. And that's it. School time is finished because Grandpappy once told me instructions are for pussies, so it's time for me to fuck off the tutorial right into live play. My mind was ready, my body was ready, I was clearly ready for this. First impressions are a motherfucker. They gotta be some evolutionary response to survival, which means there's a certain truth buried in them somewhere. What I'm trying to say is when my happy ass gets scored on in the first 15 seconds, a tone is set. And what a surly fucking tone. This savage casually swipes its cock tip across the left side of my face, then walks towards my assumption of skill and just violates the poor bastard. It wasn't the fact that my first 4 goals were against my own team. It was more the calm inevitability of my failure. When I get eaten alive, I prefer a visceral undertone. Not a relaxed, hey, this is happening, man, it's okay. Just go find yourself a nice seat and enjoy this shit show of yours. Fucking brutal. The first 2 hours consisted of cautious perimeter cruises periodically interrupted with random finger seizures like I was catching a foul ball with my Xbox controller. Not like this. More like this. And it was around this point I'd remembered that the tutorial actually had different skill levels, so I ducked back into the proving grounds, which had its own brand of brutality for me. But I gotta say that another hallmark of this kind of game is being one complex enough to frustrate you, but simple enough to allow that moment not long afterwards that says, oh, well, that wasn't so bad. Drilling the fundamentals always works. Bruce Lee practices one kick 1,000 times. Kobe hits 100 free throws in a row before bedtime. So here I am, barreling through these 5-second drills like a stubborn monkey on a path of self-determination. And even failing most of them, I still made out better than I went in tenfold. Breaking the game's mechanics down into child-sized chunks allowed my skill in each area to coalesce into a useful whole while being oddly fun. There's a particular sort of enjoyment only found in drilling basic skills, dicing onions with a 6-inch Miyabi, and Fuck, that was perfect. Bitch ass. No, that was wrong. Releasing an aggressive deuce in an empty house like you're getting away with a felony. You know, the simple pleasures. Boom, I'm not even fucking doing that shit again. Fuck it, let's finish this. At this point, I'm thinking back on the review. Am I? Really? I'm just reading shit now. And noticing how few details I've given about the game. You can put a flag on your car, fucking US flag, whatever else, all kinds of flags. I'm pretty sure they had every country, equal opportunity, whatever. Oh, bubbles, rainbows and shit you can shoot out of your car instead of exhaust. I'm glad they addressed that situation. I've been waiting for that for 30 fucking years. I mean, nobody gives a shit about this stuff, you know? The whole game is sold on a couple seconds of gameplay and a certificate from the Association of Correct Button Mapping of America. I mean, look at this shit. Just look at it. It look cool? Well, yeah. Then I'm here to tell you left trigger, right trigger, A, B, and all the rest of them shits do as they should. The fuck else you need? God damn it. Fuck it. Whatever. Congratulations. First review done.